Okay, this will be a challenging one, but let's see if we can make something good out of it. What? Sorry. Going at 400 for this. Gonna leave the contrast out. Whoops. Okay, let's see what we have. We have here, what we're going to get is a toy. This toy of balls inside a big ball. Not talking about men's genitalia here, folks. So we're just going to lay that down. I think I'm going to have to lie. Oops, I'm not showing you properly. It's sort of rolling over. I want to focus on the little tiny beads inside there. So we're just putting it on the glass like so. See how we go. It's not going to be an easy one, folks. Okay, out it comes. Yeah, that looks quite interesting. We're going to make it, I don't know what we're going to do with it. We're going to make it a movement piece. Maybe. Or maybe we'll try another tack. We'll try and roll it across the glass. Or maybe we can just lighten it up to get more of the featured bits. So toys are often difficult things to photocopy, but they have lots of potential. I often see. I think that looks a lot better. That looks a bit better with the colours, but that looks, I can see more of the rest of the image, the toy. Okay, so we're just going to do something interesting with it. I'm wondering if there's anything we need to touch. Maybe here could go a little bit. Maybe just leave it light. Okay, we're just going to take this and we're going to give it away, probably to an op shop. So some kid that's less fortunate than us can actually have a toy to play with. So this is interesting. We're going to photocopy that. We're going to move it around. But basically, yeah, I found this at a bus stop, funnily enough. Someone had left it there. I don't know whether it was lost or whether someone had just intentionally put it there because maybe they wanted to get rid of it. I saw some other toys there as well. So you get those sorts of funny things happening. There's mystery, people mysteriously leaving things behind. Anyway, that looks interesting, but not what I want. I'm actually thinking we're going to darken it a bit. So we're going to try that again. Try to get the balls, the little balls in the frame. Okay, out it comes. Yeah, that looks a little bit more interesting. Yeah. Okay, let's try that again. Maybe try a different angle. Try it differently, like there. Okay, out it comes. Yeah, it's really challenging, this demo. This demo is a real challenge, folks. Let's see what else we can do. I'm just going to leave it at that, and I'm going to try it again, folks. I'm going to try and make something really nice out of this. Try and do that, something different. Okay, out it comes. Oops, hand slipped on the phone just a little bit. Yeah, that looks interesting, but it still doesn't have the X factor that I'm looking for in my work. Trying to find a way of making this look good. Maybe we're going to make it a smaller enlargement, and we're going to try that technique again, moving it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, shuffling. So we're just going to shuffle it again. See if that shuffle has worked. Okay, out it comes. Yeah, that looks a lot more interesting. I'm thinking we could use that, maybe. I'm going to try it, make it something interesting. I'm just going to put this away. I'm going to try and decide what to use. We're going to use that one, that lovely piece we just made. I'm just going to turn it up this way and slide it around in an arch or an arched fashion. So I'm going to just do that. Okay, out it comes. Yeah, that's a lot more interesting. It's not the greatest. Maybe we could use it. Maybe it could be used. I do think maybe that's going to be the centre of the job. It's probably not going to be the greatest demo on earth, to be honest, folks. It's really hard to know how far to push something and how far, when to settle. It's not easy doing that. You don't want to settle too early, but you don't want to drive yourself mad trying to find that perfect or near perfect piece. But you get angry at yourself, like I get angry when I don't give it enough effort, when I fuck up. And I've just got a feeling this is probably one of the kinds of demos where I'm not going to be satisfied with what I've done. I'm going to soon find out. It might be a little bit what I see as a minimalist piece, but like a lot of demos that I end up not liking, someone on the internet watching my YouTube channel decides to give me a like or a comment, and that's really nice to see that when my work doesn't appeal to me, or if I think it's a failure and someone else actually gives it the thumbs up or makes a really nice comment. Well, that just confirms that it's horses for courses a lot of the time. You know, it's subjective. Art is often a subjective thing. It's not something that you can always predict is going to be the next best thing. You know, sometimes the thing that you see will make you angry. You think that person's art that won first prize in an art contest was a piece of shit in your eyes, but in the eyes of the person who judged the art, it's something special. And that's something I've had to deal with because I've seen artwork on display that doesn't look like tasteful. It's not something I typically would find aesthetically pleasing, and I get annoyed when my work doesn't even get a mention, and I think my work, subjectively speaking, is better than that person's, and that I should have won the prize, or I should have got a mention. So it's always like that. You just don't know if your art is really that good because it's subjective. You know, it's what, and often it ends up that the curator or the judge is the one that at the end of the day has the final say, pardon the rhyme, that whose art wins. And if they think your art isn't as nice for them, well, that's just tough. But that looks really quite interesting. I think someone will like this one. Gotta go.